am a little tipsy. I'm a little drunk. I could be at a party right now. I really could be. It's Halloween weekend. Yes, I am feeling a little, what's it called? I'm 22, guys. I'm a cute 22-year-old girl. I am feeling FOMO, but also, like, I'm so antisocial that I, I don't need to be, like, parading around half naked and drunk. I've already done that. I don't need to do it today. I'm good. I am half naked parading around drunk, technically, on the internet, because I'm reading this. Alright, I'm not wearing pants, guys. I'm not. Oof. Okay, sorry. Let's read this. So you see, Nicholas Levin continued with an effort, wrinkling his brow and twitching. He evidently found it hard to decide what to say and to do. Do you see? He pointed to a bundle of iron rods tied together with string in a corner of the room. Do you see that? It is the beginning of a new business we are undertaking. The business is to be a productive association. Constantine hardly listened. He kept glancing at his brother's sickly, consumptive face, and he felt more and more sorry for him. Nor could he force himself to pay attention to what Nicholas was telling him about the association. He realized that this association was merely an anchor to save his brother from self-contempt. Nicholas Levin continued speaking. You know that capitalism oppresses the workers. Our workmen, the peasants, bear the whole burden of labor, but are so placed that, work as they may, they cannot escape from the degrading condition. All the profits of their labor, by which they might better their condition, give themselves some leisure, and consequently gain some education. All this surplus value is taken away by the capitalists, and our society has so shaped itself that the more the people work, the richer the merchants and landowners will become, while the people will remain beasts of burden forever, and this system must be changed. Based. Based. Boom. Yes, of course, said Constantine, looking intently at the hectic flush which had appeared on his brother's face below its prominent cheekbones. And so, we are starting a locksmiths' association in which all the products and the profits, and above all, the instruments of production will be common property. Where will the business be? Asked Constantine. In the village of Vodstrema Kazan government. Why in a village? It seems to me that there is plenty of work to do in the country as it is. Why start a locksmiths' association there? Because the peasants are still just as much slaves as they used to be, and that is why you and Sergius Ivanitch don't like it when anybody wishes to deliver them from their slavery, replied Nicholas Levin, irritated by Constantine's objection. Constantine sighed, and at the same time looked round the room, which was dismal and dirty. The sigh seemed to irritate Nicholas still more. I know you're aristocratic. That's not the fucking word. I know you're aristocratic. I know your aristocratic outlook, and Sergius Ivanitch, I know that he uses all the powers of his mind to justify the existing evils. But why talk about Sergius Ivanitch? Said Levin with a smile. Sergius Ivanitch? This is why, suddenly shouted Nicholas at the mention of the name. This is why. But what is the good of talking? One thing only. Why have you come here? You despise it. Well, that is all right, then go away. Go, go, in God's name, he exclaimed, rising from his chair. Go, go. I do not despise it at all, Constantine replied meekly. I do not even dispute it. Meanwhile, Mary Nikolavana had come back. Nicholas gave her an angry look. She hurried up to him and said something in a whisper. I am not well, and have grown irritable, said Nicholas, breathing heavily and quieting down. And you talk to me about Sergius Ivanitch in his article. It is such rubbish, such humbug, such self-deception. What can a man write about justice who does not understand it? Have you read his article? He said, turning to Kritsky again, sitting down at the table and clearing away from it a heap of half-filled cigarettes to make room. I have not yet read it, said Kritsky morosely, evidently not wishing to join in the conversation. Why not? Irritably answered Nicholas, still addressing Kritsky.
Because I consider it unnecessary to waste time on it.
What do you mean? May I ask how you knew it would waste your time? That article is incomprehensible to many. I mean, it is above them, but it is a different matter with me. I see through his thoughts, and therefore know why it is weak. Everyone remained silent. Kritsky rose and took up his hat.
Don't you want any supper?
Oh wait, no, this is Nicholas. Don't you want any supper? Well, goodbye. Come tomorrow and bring the locksmith. As soon as Kritsky had gone out, Nicholas smiled and winked. He is also not much good, he remarked. I can see. But at that moment, Kritsky called him from outside the door. What do you want now? Said Nicholas, and went out into the passage. Left alone with Mary Nikolaevna, Levin spoke to her. Have you been long with my brother? He asked.
Yes, it is the second year now. His health is really bad. He drinks too much, she said.
Really? What does he drink?
He drinks vodka. It is bad for him.
Much vodka? Whispered Levin.
Yes,
she said, looking timidly toward the door, just as Nicholas returned. What are you talking about? He asked, frowning and looking from one to the other with frightened eyes. What was it? Nothing, replied Levin in confusion. If you do not wish to tell me, do as you please. Only you have no business to talk to her. She's a street girl, and you are a gentleman, he muttered, jerking his neck. I see, have examined and weighed everything here, and regard my errors with compassion, he continued, again raising his voice.
Nicholas Demetrius,
whispered Mary Nikolaevna, again approaching him. Well, all right, and how about supper? Oh, here it is, he said, noticing a waiter who was bringing in a tray. Here, put it down here, he said crossly, and at once poured out a wine glass full of vodka and drank it greedily. Have a drink, will you? He said to his brother, brightening up at once. Well, we've had enough of Sergius Ivanitch. I am glad to see you anyhow. Whatever one may say, after all, we are not strangers. Come, have a drink. Tell me what you are doing, he continued, greedily chewing a crust of bread and filling himself with another glass. How are you getting on? I am living alone in the country as I did before, and I look after the farming, answered Constantine, observing with horror how greedily his brother ate and drank, and trying not to let it be seen that he noticed it. Why don't you get married? I had not the chance, replied Constantine, blushing. Why not? For me, that is over. I have spoiled my life. I have said and still say that if I had been given my share of property when I wanted, everything would have been different. Constantine hastened to change the subject. Do you know that your Vayusha is now a clerk in my office at Pokrovsk? He said. Nicholas jerked his head and grew thoughtful. Yes, tell me what is happening in Pokrovsk. Is the house still standing, and the birch trees in our schoolroom? And is Philip the gardener really still living? How well I remember the garden house and the sofa. Mind, don't change anything in the house, but get married soon and set things going again as they used to be. Then I will come to you if you have a good wife. Come to me at once, said Levin. How well we might settle down there. I would come if I was sure I could not find Sergius Ivanitch there. You won't find him there. I live quite apart from him. Still, say what you will, you must choose between him and me, said Nicholas with a timid look at his brother. His timidity touched Constantine. If you want my full confession about it, I will tell you that I take no side in your quarrel with Sergius Ivanitch. You are both to blame. You more in external matters, and he more in essential ones. Then you have grasped it, joyfully exclaimed Nicholas. But personally, if you care to know it, I value your friendship more because... Why? Constantine could not tell him that it was because Nicholas was unfortunate and needed friendship, but Nicholas understood that he meant just that, and frowning again, took hold of the vodka bottle.
Enough, Nicholas Demetrius,
said Mary Nikolaevna, stretching out her plump arm with its bare wrist to take the bottle. Let go! Leave me alone! I'll thrash you! Shouted he. Mary Nikolaevna gave a mild, kindly smile, which evoked one from Nicholas, and she took away the bottle. Do you think she doesn't understand? Said Nicholas. She understands it better than any of us. There is really something good and sweet about her. You were never in Moscow before? Konstantin asked very politely, just in order to say something. Don't speak to her in that way. It frightens her. No one but the magistrate, when she was tried for an attempt to escape from the house of ill fame, ever spoke to her so politely. Oh, heavens! How senseless everything is in this world! He suddenly exclaimed. All these new institutions, these magistrates, these Zemstvos, what a confusion it all is! Oh, damn! That was a crazy one. And he began to relate all his encounters with these new institutions. Konstantin Levin listened to him, and the condemnation of the social institutions, which he shared with them and had often expressed, was unpleasant to him when he heard it from his brother's lips. We shall understand it better in the next world, he said playfully. In the next world? Oh, I do dislike that next world, said Nicholas, fixing his wild, frightened eyes on his brother's face. One would think that to leave all these abominations, these muddles, one's own and other people's, would be good. Yet I fear death. I fear it terribly, he shuddered. Do drink something. Would you like some champagne? Or let us go out somewhere or another. Let us go to the gypsies. Do you know I have become fond of the gypsies and the Russian folk songs? Yo, I don't think I can say that word. Oops. His speech began to grow confused, and he jumped from one subject to another. With Masha's help, Konstantin succeeded in persuading him not to go out anywhere. It got him into bed quite tipsy. Masha promised to write Konstantin in case of need, and to try to persuade Nicholas to go and live with him. This is gonna be me in the future. I'm gonna be like the crackhead guy who's like trying to start a union, and like has like a essay worker like wife or life partner in a polycule. Like that's about to be me in the future. Like no cap.